Boo.
When we collide.
Happy almost close Halloween. This week on my channel, like I said last week, it's all going to be Halloween, somewhat kind of related. This week I'm going to be talking about some not so scary but supernatural, paranormal activity kind of stuff that I've experienced. Some of it might have been just me going crazy, but we are going to talk about it anyways. Hope you like my headband thing. Okay, that was actually hurting my eyes, so I'm just gonna not turn the light off again. But yes, this is my headband with the little witch hat, and it has these. Okay, I'm gonna start with my most recent activity, whatever you want to call it, and just be aware that none of these are like extremes that you might have seen like on TV and stuff. These are just like little things, but they kind of freaked me out because I believe in ghosts and I believe in, you know, a bunch of things that other people might think I'm just crazy. So I want to say, like last week, I was doing something on my laptop. I was connecting it to the TV, you know, that HDMI cord, whatever, and I felt something or someone or I don't know what behind me just kind of like poke me like that, like inwards, kind of like it didn't hurt, but I felt it, and it was on this side. And I'm just like, did that really happen? Am I feeling things? Like, that couldn't have been like the wind or anything. I'm inside. My family just thought maybe, you know, I'm just weird. But I'm pretty sure I felt something, you know? And another thing is, by the way, that was at my grandma's house, and this another story I'm gonna say was also at my grandma's house. One summer, for a while, I was sleeping in the living room on the floor at my grandma's, and all the adults were out, you know, having a good time, whatever. It was just me, my grandma, and my brother. My brother and my grandma were asleep. My brother was like in his room playing games or asleep. I'm not too sure what he was doing, but my grandma was for sure asleep because she had work. I was awake and I was like texting one of my friends, and I remember, you know, sitting back up because I was laying down on the floor. I sat back up and I just see this shadow sitting on one of the couches, just like a black shadow, like of a man just sitting down, and I freaked out. But the weirdest thing was, I didn't like run to my brother or my grandma. I just stayed right where I saw that figure in the living room. I just stayed where I was at, put the blanket over me, and I told my friend, and he's like, you're probably just tired, and just go to sleep and you'll be fine. You're probably just seeing things because you're tired. And I'm like, no, like I wasn't tired or anything. Like, I know what I saw. I had this dream, I want to say 2 years, 2 or like a year and a half after my grandpa died. I had this dream where I was at his cemetery, and at that time we hadn't had a tombstone yet or anything. And in the corner, on the left top corner in the ground, there was like this hole there, and it was there like forever. Like, it took a while for it to like fill up, and that's because like we would fill it up with whatever dirt we could find, and it was just there. And I had a dream that I don't know how I got there, but I was there, and I was sitting by that hole. And you might think this is weird. I don't think it's weird, but like my grandpa's hand came like out of that hole, and not like a creepy way or anything, but he just kind of like touched my hand and said that everything would be okay. And I took that as a sign, because around that time, like, we were going through a really, really tough time. So it's like, this has got to be a sign, you know, like what he said, everything's gonna be alright, or okay. The other night in my room, this room, do you know like that tapping sound when someone's like tapping on your bed and you can like hear it because of the sheets? Well, one night I was laying down and I just kept hearing that over and over again, but I didn't feel nothing on my bed. I felt it like towards more over here, like, cause I have a nightstand over here, and it felt like it was like next to the nightstand. So I kept shining the flashlight on my phone like towards this area, and I didn't see anything. And every time I flashed the light, I wouldn't hear it anymore. When I would turn off the light, I started hearing it again, and I'm just like, what is going on? Like, is something trying to tell me something? Because I don't want to be in a room with ghosts. And then the night after that, do you see that mask right there? Okay, well, that mask, it's always been laying that way so it won't fall forward or anything. And I didn't have my fan on, and the wind, AC is not that hard at blowing. It's on low. That same mask was on the floor, faced up. How did it get down there? I did not hear it. I do not know how in the world that thing got down there on the floor, but it did, and that kind of freaked me out. But those are all my supernatural, paranormal, I can't even talk, activity, whatever you want to call them, just little things that I thought maybe were something, but probably just my mind playing tricks on me. But that's pretty much it. And go check out my last video. I didn't promote that video enough last week, so it only has like 7 views, but go check that one out anyways. It's about costume ideas. That's what it's about. I already have forgot. But anyways, I'll see you next week on Thursday with another Halloween type related video. And give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Let me know what other types of videos you want to see. Oh, and this has nothing to do with Halloween, but I met Alessia Cara and Dea, and if you want to hear about that experience, let me know by commenting or liking this video, and I'll do that not next week, but the week after that, maybe. Bye!